Woo! Afternoon video, because I forgot to do it this morning. Actually, I didn't forget. Yeah, I guess I kind of did. All right, so I understand that we have the trip tomorrow for Jay, but I still want to make sure that you are doing these properly. So we're talking about slope and slope-intercept form and the y-intercept. You already know how to find the slope and the y-intercept of something that looks like this. Okay? The slope is always the number next to x, never x. Slope is never x. So the slope is 3, and the y-intercept is -4. So the y-intercept is always on the very end. But what happens when it is in a completely different format? This doesn't look like slope-intercept form. We need to make it look like slope-intercept form. So if you're not great at it, that's fine. But we need to get good at it pretty quickly. We're going to quiz on Friday. Okay, so make sure you're understanding of how to do this. What I want to do is, for those of you math heads out there, the people who are really feeling good about this type of stuff, I need to get y all by itself. Okay, I need it to be y equals something, 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 something. Okay. For those of you who may struggle with that, it's no problem because we're going to work it out together. I don't want to use red. I'm going to use blue. Yeah. Okay. Whatever is the x term, I've got to get rid of it. The x term's positive here, so I'm going to have to subtract it on both sides in order to move it out of there. I'm trying to eliminate it, which I just did. Now what I want to do is I want to draw a line, and I want to drop down whatever I didn't touch yet. I didn't touch the -3y. I didn't mess with the equal sign. Now I have to rewrite both of these terms over here. Okay? I can't subtract x from -9. They're not like terms, but I can write both of those terms here. I want you to keep this order too, because I want you to put the x next to the equal sign and just keep it there for now. Okay? Now, it kind of looks like y equals mx plus b, which is what slope-intercept form is. But I've got this pesky little -3 next to the y. I've got to get rid of whatever is next to y. Every single time I got to do the same thing. In this instance, I'm dividing by -3 because that's the only way to get y by itself. Now, y is by itself. This is essentially a -1x. So I'm dividing those two things. They don't fit into each other, so I'm going to have to make it a fraction. So it's going to be 1/3 because the negatives cancel out. X always goes on the side. And this actually will be very nice. It's going to be a +3 because -9 divided by -3 is +3. So my answer is y equals 1/3 x plus 3. The slope of the line is 1/3, and the y-intercept is 3. Okay? You would not have been able to give that to me from just looking at that. I'll go one more with you step by step, and then I'll have you try one more on your own before the fever, which I don't have the answers for, so you're going to have to make it work. Okay. Here, same thing. I'm subtracting x on both sides. Draw a line down. -2y is going to equal -x minus 2. Divide by -2 everywhere. So this is pretty similar to the first one. I'm left with y equals 1/2 x plus 1. Slope is 1/2. Y-intercept is 1. Give you one more to work out on your own. Okay? And then fever form, obviously. Fever 46. Woof! Nasty. Try number 3 here. Actually, try number 4 too if you want. Try number 3. Go ahead and pause me so you can get a good opportunity to get that done. And we're done here. So, -8x. -8x. I'm left with -5y equals -8x minus 25. I don't know the answer off the top of my head. -5 everywhere. -5, -5. I'm left with y equals 8/5x plus 5. Slope is 8/5. Y-intercept is +5. For this one here, real quick. Y equals -4/5x plus, -3. Okay? -3 because I got one negative here and only one negative there. Okay? Cool. Hopefully you got it. Do your fever. JA tomorrow. Dress nicely. Dress appropriately. All right. Bye-bye.